Kyle Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's numbers. Seager carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Runner at second here with one man out. That's wide, 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike one.
I got 2-1 to count.
Three and one.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
There's ball four.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next for the Mets, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. There's one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting,
standing in, Ahmed Rosario, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Fouled away. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Two left for the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fourth inning, right fielder Gregory Polanco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. Again, another foul ball. Ready on 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Tyler.
Now at the plate, Tyler Austin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Striding into the box, Hayes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, ball 1.
Oh, that's just out.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1-2.
Two and two.
2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Popped him up. Plawecki over to his left, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're up 1-0. Striding in once again, Kevin Plawecki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Plawecki, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
If I'm on the mound and a guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Now to the plate, Brock Stewart. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 0-1 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Austin shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 30.
Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Up around the face.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Count even at 2-2. Stewart at third with 2 away. The 2-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Mets leave one. It remains 1-0. Settling in now, Cole Tucker.
Leading off for the Pirates, the shortstop, Cole Tucker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
At the plate, Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1 is looked at for ball 1. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Joe Musgrove, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Called strike 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Starling Marte to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
1 away now for the Mets in the sixth, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Hayes loves it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 15, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. Hayes in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Robert Gesellman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
DJ LeMahieu.
First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh, center fielder, Austin Meadows.
Now batting, Austin Meadows. First pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. LeMahieu on at first. Nobody out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and one, here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And as you can see, these guys find themselves in the number 6 position in that category in the NL. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout coming on. He's there and records the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Michael Taylor will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. A throw behind the runner at second, back in standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Nope. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 1 for 2. And that's strike 2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air down the right field line. Marte is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gregory Polanco. No hits to this point. Looking to keep close. With the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Conforto. And the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Dylan Maples is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Dylan Maples.
Leading off the inning, Eduardo Nunez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swing and a miss at a ball down. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 2-2 hit hard on the ground towards second, gloved by LeMahieu, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, captain Kevin Plawecki.
Ready now, Kevin Plawecki. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. This is skied into short left center. Taylor coming on, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Tyler Austin now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
First baseman, Tyler Austin.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping into the box, Hayes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A called strike over the outside corner.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Austin aboard here at first with nobody out. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Digging in, Cole Tucker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Up around the face. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
In now, Blake Swihart. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pirates leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Sierra will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Elias Diaz is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Jeff McNeil will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The pitch. Popped him up. Tucker on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Trout. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runner's on his way to third. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Here's Starling Marte. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now the 1-0. Misses off the plate.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-0 count. Here it comes. This is line to left. Taylor will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul Goldschmidt, in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. High and deep to right center. Meadows sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Bucks out in front, 1-0. Paul Sewald will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The Mets are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Sewald playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Michael Feliz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Michael Feliz.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Kyle Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Meadows going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Next up from New York, Eduardo Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Strike called, 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 3-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a ground ball to third. To his left, Hayes. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
The batter, number 1, Georgia.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's set, and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 final score. The Buccos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joe Musgrove takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Michael Feliz records the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.